All right, so this video is exercises that are the best bang for your buck, meaning that maybe it works more than one body part. And I kind of think of these exercises are good if you only have like 10 or 15 minutes. Sometimes something comes up, you have this big workout planned out. Does this ever happen to you, Nadine?
No.
Yes, it does. Okay, and so you have this workout planned out and something happens, you get a phone call, you get distracted, who knows? And then you're like, shoot, I only have 15 minutes, I need to do something. Here's a couple options for you. We're gonna give you 4 exercises, try these. Okay, so the first one that I like to do is a ball walkout. And I think this is originally designed as a core exercise, but what you do is you get a ball like this, walk out, and as your stomach is coming off the ball, make sure that you tighten your abs, right? I wouldn't want to see your belly kind of diving in like this, so squeeze tight your abs. You're going to walk all the way out until your toes touch, okay? So you could start by just doing this, like walking all the way out and then walking all the way back till your knees touch and just keep repeating. But if you want to make it a little bit harder, I would come all the way out, do a push-up, you could just do 1, you could do 5, whatever.
Do 50.
Or do 50, apparently, and then walk all the way back. So just doing like, maybe walk out, do 5 push-ups, walk back, do that 10 times. It's a great workout, okay? And even if you're just walking like this, you'll be surprised your arms don't get a break just because of all the arm walking you're doing. So it's good for core, good for shoulders. The next one I want to show you is a renegade row. And again, this is kind of similar. There's a couple of different variations of this. And you want to use some weights. These are just like 10 pounds. You kind of need to use a heavy enough weight that your knuckles fit under the, so they're under the bar so they're not hitting on the ground. But even you could start with no weight and just use your hands. So let me get my feet off of this. So with the renegade row, you can vary the intensity of it by the width of your feet. If your feet are narrow, then it's going to be a lot harder to maintain stability as you do the row. If they're wider, it's a little bit easier. And the idea would be, if you're just doing a straight row, is to try to keep your body fairly still as you bring the weight up towards your shoulder, towards your armpit. And then if you want to make it even more core intensive, you can kind of, again, make the feet narrower. Or you can even add into some more shoulder stability by rowing, kind of twisting, and then doing like a press. So, and of course, adding a push-up. So push-up, row, reach, tons of variations here, okay? So that's another great one where you're working your core, and then you have about 3 or 4 different arm variations with that. So probably the most common way we do this one would be probably a push-up, row, row, a push-up, and doing like, I don't know, 10, 15 reps of those would be good.
You're a little out of breath there, Joel.
Yeah, I know.
Those are hard.
They are hard. So
super hard.
Good. So Nadine, what do you got? What do you got for us?
All right, so staying on the plank train here, we can go into a side plank, and we'll do a little variation there. So when you're going up into the side plank, you're gonna have your body in a straight line. You're gonna have feet stacked on top of each other. You're gonna push up through the elbow. Of course, you're getting core work, but you're also getting a lot of glute med work on that bottom glute. So in this instance, my left glute is helping to hold me up. And then if you want a little bit of a variation here, you can do a row. This is not enough resistance.
Here, I'll shorten it up for you. How about that? I'll shorten it up for you.
Thanks, Joel.
Yeah, no problem.
So you'll come up into your plank, you'll pull, squeeze that shoulder blade back towards your spine, and do some rows in this position. And then of course,
whoa, easy. Okay.
Of course you gotta hit the other side so you stay even. You don't wanna be uneven. So those are awesome for core, working your back muscles as you're doing the row, and then glutes as well. So it's kind of a full body exercise. And then we'll throw in some more dumbbell work here. So these are called thrusters, or a squat to press. So for these, you're gonna get into your squat position, you're gonna come down, let the weights kind of rest on your shoulders, and then use the momentum to shoot those weights up overhead. So you're squatting down, shooting the weights up. You can do this with dumbbells or a barbell if you prefer barbell work. Of course, you get a little bit more variability if you're able to use the dumbbells. You can go lighter, so that's awesome for legs, awesome for glutes, and then overhead strength as well.
Yeah. You can use a med ball with those too.
Yeah.
And it kind of like even turn it into a med ball slam, where you would then, it would kind of increase the depth of your squat, right? So it's almost like a really compound, like up, thrust, slam, down, and just keep going. Yeah, so again, there's a bunch of exercises like this, but these are just 4 that we kind of thought of off the top of our head that it's like, what are some good, again, bang for your buck, short on time. I just got 15 minutes. What are some things that involve a couple different body parts that you can do that are kind of fun? So give these a try the next time you are short on time to make sure that you can stay in shape and keep moving. Talk to you guys later.